everyone, it's Fantayzia. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speculation and discussion video. So today we're going to be talking about the October patch. So I saw this over on the forums. The forums are coming in once again, literally my favorite place to be lately. I love just speculating with you guys and going through the forums and you guys sharing your ideas, and a lot of times it sparks another idea for another speculation video. So you guys are awesome. Before we get into it, let's do our notification shout out, and this one goes to Geo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Seriously, that's like the best compliment ever. So if you guys want a chance to be in a notification shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below. So let's go ahead and get into stuff. So over on the forums, we have another thread by Cat Lover Player, and this one is titled October Patch Speculation 2023. Since the last patch of September releases today, I'm putting up the October thread. October could be a pre-expansion pack patch if the expansion pack is the first week in November. That definitely would be correct, and honestly, I would be so excited if the expansion pack is going to be releasing in the first week of November. That would be so fun. Like, that's not even long, you guys. Like, I really hope that's the case. But the first reply comes from Brianna, and it says, vehicles. I do not care if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking vehicles. I'm sticking to it. I don't know what came over me when I read this, but I instantly just got like so excited. I know it's literally just a comment, but I don't know what it is. It seems like when Simmers say things, they put it into existence and it happens. Like, do you know how many times I have like hoped for something and like really felt like it might come, and I'll do a video on it and it will come true, and then you guys will be like, you predicted the future. And like, I don't know, so many people are saying it and I'm just like, I freaking bet you we are gonna get vehicles. So then Gracie says automobiles, broom brooms, vehicle transportation, sloppy jalopies, rust buckets, old bangers, lemons, motors, Hot Wheels, horseless carriages, wagons, jam jars, whips, gas guzzlers, cherry. There's so much. Okay. So Cat Lover Player responds saying you might be right. Honestly, I feel like this is right, you guys. So there's a long comment from Haven Rose, so I want to actually read this here. It's about Create-A-Sim. I really hope we're getting a Create-A-Sim update, specifically one that lets us copy makeup accessories across categories. You guys, can we just talk about that for a minute before I continue? I would love that. We need it so bad. We need to be able to copy makeup and accessories across all the categories, or we need like a lock button or something. There's something that happens in Create-A-Sim that's a glitch, and I don't know like how I do it, but every now and then all of a sudden the makeup will lock for every single outfit, and I get so excited. I remember once someone thought it was an update because it happened to them for the first time, but sadly it's just like something that randomly happens, and it's always just such a relief. I can't even tell you how annoying it is to, especially if your Sims has like a bunch of piercings and stuff. Oh my goodness, just putting them on for every freaking outfit, you guys. I don't know why that's not a thing yet. I could see that happening, to be honest. I could see them updating that in. It's definitely like way overdue. Okay, then it says, and that helps them match up with alien disguises. This sounds out of nowhere and unrelated, but the last patch randomly changed how the game handled aliens in Create-A-Sim, as seen by the broken alien CC. There was nothing in the patch notes about it, which could mean it's background work to get ready for a bigger update, because otherwise what's the point of changing it? If a Create-A-Sim update allowed items to copy paste or be linked, makeup and aliens are the big two needing copy pasting. It's also a good inclusion step with the new medical wearables, as people don't just magically not need hearing aids when they change their shirt. That is such a good point. You guys, I didn't even know that like a bunch of alien CC broke. So that means they updated something to aliens in Create-A-Sim. You guys, comment down below. I had no idea that happened. It seems like the Sims team has been doing a lot of requested updates, and we've been asking for makeup/accessory copying for a while. It's totally doable based on the fact that A, newer occult forms can be linked, B, mods are able to copy/paste accessories and makeup, and so many of the recent releases are following the most popular mods in the community, and C, CAS already links hairstyle changes across categories. That's actually a good point too. Final point of evidence, the developers are known to hint at future things with each new release. I just totally word vomited that. And the only occult recipe from the Home Chef pack uses alien fruit. Coincidence? Probably, but one can hope. Honestly, it feels like with their hints, they always seem like coincidence, but then they're not. They're like for real. Okay, so I like this response. If the expansion pack is about the neighborhood, I'm guessing an expansion to the neighborhood story system. Oh, I hope so, you guys. I'm hoping for young adult going off to uni/getting jobs, people getting married and getting divorced. This would be amazing. It would make everything feel so much more alive and just like, you know, just natural story progression. It would just Feels so much better. Okay, so I saw this the other day on Twitter actually. So Lyric Simmer 97 made this tweet, just a reminder. I've been mentioning this so much, not like as much recently, but like I talked about this a lot when it first happened. So this was a reply on TikTok from The Sims. Then shortly after, they responded to someone else saying like, oh, like it's nothing. We were just like having fun with emojis. It doesn't mean anything. Then horses were announced. And I'm sorry, but like, it's not a coincidence. They were totally hinting that, but like they couldn't say so. I will forever think that like I'm not changing my mind. Like 100% we're going to end up getting cars and fairies. Tell me I'm wrong. It's going to happen. Like we already know fairies are going to happen. So like there's definitely a hint here going on. Like there was no reason for this. Like no reason to reply and say, oh my, like, hello. So Sherry Sim says, I hope the expansion pack is not an expansion pack about neighborhood stories. I don't even use it because I play rotationally. I would much rather see cars or hotels. I don't know about alien changes. Since aliens came with Get to Work, I can't see how aliens would be affected by a new pack unless they bring aliens to base game or have some pack crossover. That's true. That's a good point. Honestly, do you guys think they would ever bring aliens to base game? I think a lot of people would be upset about that, but they do that sometimes. Especially with old packs, they will come out with updates that brings it to the base game. Like I could honestly see them doing that. I just think that would not go over well with the community. I do agree though, like honestly, I would like a update for like the neighborhood stories and all that, but I would definitely much rather see cars or hotels. I don't think we would get hotels for like a game update. I think that would be a pack. So I just feel like that is super unlikely. But cars, yes, I could see that coming with the October update, and then there's gonna be more with cars with the pack. Honestly, you guys, if we don't get cars, I feel like so many people are going to be shocked. I know they haven't specifically given us an exact reason to believe there's going to be cars, but I think it's because it just feels like the perfect pack to do it with based on what we've seen in the roadmap with the keys, the whole like neighborly thing. It's seeming like there's just going to be like a city world, like busy city world. And then there was noises of like cars and stuff in the background for the behind the Sims. I also have this weird feeling we potentially might be getting the love bed back, like the heart bed. I feel like that might make a return in this expansion pack. Something just makes me feel like it would be the perfect pack to add it in. I don't know why, like when I think of that bed, I think of like a city pack with like a lot going on and like your Sims like woohooing in a fancy bed. Like, I don't know why. So I'm assuming there will be more added to this thread after a while. This is like a pretty new thread just from like a few days back. So I'm assuming there'll be more added to this over time. Like, you know, this was just from September 26th. So if there's like a whole bunch more ideas, I will go ahead and do a second video in like a week or so. Unless we learn more by then, I guess we'll see. Another thing I've been thinking about for the October patch, if we're getting apartments with this new expansion pack, I'm wondering if they're going to add the ability to like build apartments and have them be more of a base game thing. What do you guys think about that? That's something I would be happy for. Like, I know we had to pay for apartments with City Living, but if they give us like a new type of apartments, like they just function differently and you can build them from the ground up, I feel like it would be okay. And then like City Living apartments are still their own thing. What do you guys think about that? Comment down below. I think that'd be really cool to add to base game. It would give players a new way to build as well. And there's so many builders in the community. I feel like it would just add a lot. I think it would even get me back into building again because I love to build, but I just haven't been building for like quite some time now. Other than that though, I don't really know what else they would add for an October patch because we still don't really have information on this expansion pack, which I really hope we learn something soon. Honestly, like, I'm glad they're keeping us guessing, but it's also driving me nuts how vague the roadmap is. Like, I feel like everything for the stuff pack was like so freaking obvious, but then the expansion pack, it's like so hard to guess. And I know like that could be a good thing, but I just like, I want to know more. I want to know at least like a little bit of what to expect or something, you know? But you guys, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this speculation and discussion here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!